Hi, my name is Boomerangxiong, and as of today, I am currently attending Century College. I'm going to Century College, and I plan to be a nursing student there. So this fall semester, I will be taking pre-nursing classes that I need to apply for the program itself next semester. And I've always been a fan of watching student vlogs and like a day in the life of a student, and really getting a grasp of other student lives and how they study and go on about their days, keeping up with hobbies. And I thought I'd do that too, but with something else. I would show you, but I'm using my phone to record. I'm talking about trading. Now, I know people get a bit skeptical when they hear the word trading or investing, but because of trading, I was able to save enough money to make money to pay off for my school this semester, which is pretty insane, and I really want to show you guys. In the morning, I'll record my morning trades, which only takes about literally 2 to 3 minutes, just clicking a few buttons and going over some numbers, and bam, make some money, and just go on about my day. So come along with me on my student investor journey. Just finished my first day of classes. It was just for one class, biology, but they had a lecture and then like a little half-hour break, and then we did a lab. So it wasn't that bad. We just went over the syllabus, the lectures and labs, and what to expect. And we did an activity going over the hypothesis question and asking the right questions and doing experiments. It's pretty easy, but it's the first week. So I'm going home. I'm gonna clean my room and play some volleyball tonight. So today's first trade will be rolling the put option. We're gonna roll it to the next day from the 27th to the 28th. And we can make about $97. Just gonna confirm that. And there we go, $97.
I have to remember that's my class. 30.
What's the fail?
Hi! It's second day of school.
What are we doing?
Just finished day 2 of classes. I saw my cousins, so that was pretty nice. And I was dozing off again. I don't know why, I just get so tired around like afternoon, 2 to 3. So I'll fix that. But I'm done. Tonight I'm going home to rest up, and tonight I'm gonna help my coach recruit some boys for just a youth volleyball program for the fall. So that's really it for today. Today is pretty simple. We're just rolling the put to the next day, but the market did rise a bit, so we're chasing the market by raising the strike to 570 to make $99. Today I had to just roll the put to the next day, same strike. And I'll be making around, as you can see, $115 from the premiums. Now next up, I'll be rolling my next positions called the daily backup, as what my parents would call it. And I'll be rolling the strike and the expiration date. And as you can see, I'll be making about $750, which is pretty insane. Today is Friday, and before I started my day, I wanted to show you guys how I started investing. So early on, like maybe 17, 18, my parents were really into investing, and they wanted to teach me and my brother how to capitalize this wealth machine. So I was introduced to investing pretty early on, like say like late 16 to 17 and going on. Around 18 years old, I was able to open up a Thinkorswim account and practice with paper money. And my parents' main strategy that they've been teaching us are called options. I'm still in the learning process, so I may not be using the terms correctly, but in a few words, my mom would describe options as insurance for stocks. And throughout the series, I'll kind of give more in-depth explanations to certain things, but we essentially do leaps, spreads, and do a strangle method daily. Around 18 years old, I was able to open up a Schwab account, my own account, where I can put my money in and invest in stocks, but I couldn't do any spreads because of my accounts level. So I only just did simple investing into ETFs, and I could do simple calls and puts, which is a part of options, but on a more basic level. Now going into early 2025, decided to go into Century College for the nursing program. I didn't want to get a loan and I wanted to pay it off. So my parents were able to help me get a joint account for their credibility so that I can have access to trading on the spreads level. And a little thing about me is that I'm an actor. So thankfully, through mid-January to late June, I was able to work as a theatrical actor at the Children's Theater Company. So I was able to put a good amount of money into my investing accounts, and my parents said if we could try leap spreads, but in order to do so, you need a lot of money. So they promised that if I put in 10,000, then they'll put in their 10,000, and with that we could be able to buy leap spreads on QQQ and make money off of that and share the profits 50-50. So I want to say early June, I saved up 10K. My parents put in their 10K and we were able to trade every day. And it was mind-blowing. I mean, I did it on Thinkorswim's paper fund simulation, but this was real money, and it was insane that just by a click of a few buttons, I was making around $50 to $100 a day. Now, it may not seem like a lot, but over time, you could easily accumulate wealth for just 5 minutes sitting in your room, clicking a few buttons, which I thought was insane. Now, of course, you just need a lot of money, and you have to be smart with how you position your positions. But that's why I have amazing parents who are teaching me everything that they know and that they're learning too, to accumulate wealth and beat inflation. So by being able to trade every day, I was able to save up for school for 1 year. But then my parents suggested that I put my savings for 1 year of school back into my investing accounts so we can bulk up the premiums and go on a monthly payment plan with Century College so that I wouldn't have to be spending $3K at front. I would just only be spending $800 monthly. But by making a lot of money daily from premiums, I can be able to save more money, make more money, without having to work for more money. I know this is kind of insane, which is why my mom really pushed me to show this to the youth. But that's how I saved up for college through trading. Now let's get our day started.
No, it's that way. It's that way. You're sweating.
Yeah, that's
Maybe it is too tight.